What is up, everybody? RasouliPlays here, bringing you guys Fire Emblem Heroes for iOS and Android. Today I'm going to show you guys which characters I do not have in the game at the moment. So make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't done so already, because we are about to head on over to my catalog of heroes. For some reason, a lot of people like to assume that I have every single character in the game, and as much as I wish that was the case for me, it is not. As you can see, I currently only have 153 out of the 199 heroes, just one off of 200. So let me know in the comments for question of the day, how many heroes of the current catalog do you have? For example, mine is 153. Let me know that in the comments. I'd be very happy to know. But I assume the people that think I have all the heroes is probably because of the summoning videos that I do. I do a lot of summoning videos. If you missed those, there's a playlist link in the description down below. But of course, as good as some people like to think my luck is, or as bad as some people like to think it is, I don't end up getting everybody, which I guess would lean more towards the bad luck side. But without further ado, let's go through the list. Luke. I'll also let you guys know if I want them. Luke, I don't really want him. I don't really care about him. I wasn't around whenever his banner came out, so I wasn't able to summon for it. And even though if he's an off-focus unit now on most banners, the red section in summoning pools is so oversaturated to the point where I'll probably never get him, but I guess never say never. Then we have Bride Sheeta, who I actually went to summon for on the Legendary Heroes banner. Wasn't around whenever Bridal Blessings banner came out, but I was not able to get her. Put over 1,000 orbs into the banner. Never got a single one. How sad is that? Then we've got Camus, and listen here. Camus and Xander. How many times do we get Narcian to come back, right? But Camus and Xander, they don't want to come back? How disrespectful. Spoiler alert, the next Grand Hero battle is going to be Navarre coming back, which is another character that I don't have, so I'm happy for that. But eventually, well, at this point it seems kind of bleak, but eventually I should be able to get Camus. So he's a character that I do really want. I believe he was the first Lance user in the game, even before Fjorm, that got distant counter built into their weapon. Next up we have Katarina, and I actually wanted her a little bit. I summoned on the previous voting gauntlet. It had something to do with love, and she was on one of the sides. I summoned for her a little bit, did not end up getting her. She seems like a pretty good mage, so don't have her. Next up we have Navarre, and Navarre gonna give you up. Navarre gonna let you down. Let me stop. But I don't have him, but it's because I wasn't around when his Grand Hero battle came out. But of course, it's the next one coming out, I believe, so I'm gonna have him real soon. So then we have Olin, and trust me when I say I want this guy so badly. He has probably one of my favorite art sets in the game, and his attack seems really good. I know he's not the best sword user in the game, but it's kind of hard to be since there's so many in that category, but he seems pretty cool. Want him. Wasn't around whenever his banner came out, and since, you know, like I said, the red is so saturated that I probably won't ever get him. Then we have Tobin. Just, I mean, never got him, don't really care about him, so I guess that's really nothing too special, so I don't really care too much about Tobin. Then we've got Clive. He was a Tempest Trials reward, wasn't around when that Tempest Trials was out, but as we've seen with Masked Marth, they come back sometimes, the rewards, so maybe one day I'll be able to get him. Don't really care about him though. Then we got Sabre. His sword is actually pretty good, so I'd want him maybe for his skill inheritance fodder, but I was not able to get him, and I don't really want him to use, but I would be more than willing to take a sword that he has, so maybe that would be pretty cool if I could get him one day. But you know, red is very much saturated. So next up we have Elde again, a character that I actually want so badly. His freaking spot on my wish list shot up so high ever since the weapon refinery, because you can have Fury built into his weapon now, so now you can run DC on him, well, with distant counter, and then you could do big things with him. So I really do want him. Unfortunately, was not able to get him whenever his banner came out, so that is unfortunate. Next up we have Deirdre, or as I like to call her, Beats by Deirdre, because, you know, Beats by Dr. Trey, whatever. It was a good joke, I swear. So I was not able to get her. I did summon on the banner that Sigurd was on, and I got Sigurd, but I didn't get Deirdre. I do want her, but I recently weapon refined my, I know she has high resistance, but my Julia's a +6, and I gave her Divine Naga, so I guess I don't really need her, but she's also really good fodder as well, because she has Quick Riposte 3, but, you know, hey, what can you do? She has a lot of res too, so if you want to run, what do you want to call it? Iceberg. Then we've got Olin. I do not have Olin. I think she's like a faster Reinhardt, which is pretty damn cool, but I did summon on the Reinhardt banner. Of course, I currently do have a Reinhardt, but I was not able to get Olin. I don't really want her too much, to be honest, because the blue horse emblem spot is, you know, forever filled by Reinhardt, and if you want to go melee, then I guess Camus. So Olin probably wouldn't fit too well, but she is a good character. Next up, we have Zafil. He's a Grand Hero battle. I'll probably get him back eventually. I do want him. I've seen people giving him distant counter and such, and it's pretty damn cool, but I don't have him. So that is the problem. Now, I would want him. Would I use him? I mean, he is pretty cool, but I probably wouldn't because there's so many good red characters in the game. He really doesn't have a real spot in the teams that I have. Next up, we have Lady of the Plains, Lynn, and I think she's a focus on a banner with Takumi and them on there, and it might actually still be around by the time this video comes out, but even if it's not, I mean, who really cares? She is... I don't really want her. I know they upgraded her Soul Caddy a little bit, but like I said, the red game is a little ridiculous at the moment. I don't know if she really holds a good spot there, but I do have the Brave version of her, which will probably never leave my Horse Emblem team. Then we've got Bride of the Plains, Lynn. She was not on the Legendary Heroes banner. I wasn't around when Bridal Blessings came out. I would like to get her though, because there's like a part of me that dies whenever the seasonal banner ends and I wasn't able to get all the characters, because you never know if you're going to get your chance back. I put over 500 orbs in the Halloween banner, was not able to summon Naui, and now I'll never know if I can get her back, so it definitely leaves a hole in my heart, but what can you do? Dorcas, I did summon on his banner, I got loot, and I think that was it, but that is pretty cool. Dorcas is a good character indeed. He is the first axe character to have distant counter built into his weapon, and is not inheritable, of course, but if I get him, I'll probably just take infantry pulls. Shh, don't tell anybody, but I would definitely want him. So he is on the wish list for certain. He's also a good character. I see a lot of people giving him steady breath, and he does a lot of work. Next up, we have Corral. Whoa, now plus fodder. I never got him. I see so many people that Corral is their pretty breaker, and I was not able to summon Corral. I wouldn't mind him though. He actually looks like a cool character, and I probably would use him. So Corral, yeah, I would definitely take one. Next up, we have Lloyd, who they did him so nasty on his art, by the way. He looks like a freaking crackhead, but you know what? He's a Grand Hero battle, wasn't around when he came out. Probably would never use him, even though if I did get him, but I mean, I'm gonna get him eventually, so who really cares? Then we got Jafar, who's a character that I actually really want. You can actually do some work with him now that Weapon Refinery is out with the Deathly Dagger, but he's pretty fast. Probably one of the better shuriken users in the game, but there's really not too many, so he doesn't have a lot of competition. But he's a cool character, so I definitely want him. Colorless, though. Called Colorless Hell for a reason. Once you go in there, you're not gonna get out, so who knows if you'll even be able to get Jafar. Then we've got Ennis, who is a character that I want. He's a really good bow user, but colorless is like disgusting because you're more than likely going to get a healer rather than somebody cool like Ennis. So that's a little unfortunate. Would want him though. Next up, we have Tana, and I actually summoned a little bit whenever her Bound Hero battle came out, trying to get Tana. Put like maybe 30 or 40 orbs into the banner, was not able to get her. She is a really, really good unit in general, and then you could run her as your blue slot in Flyer Emblem, but unfortunately I was not able to get her. And also for the people that use her, you know she's super thick as well. Next up, we have Amelia, who is a character that I do want. She used to have the highest base stat total in the game. Now, of course, with the Christmas banner, she unfortunately lost that position, but she's a good character, armor march and such, and she hits really hard as well. I've seen some really good builds on her, and she does a lot of work, so I would like to get her eventually, but at the moment I do not have her. Next up, we have Mia, who is a really beastly sword user, and I would like to get her, but with the amount of pity breakers that are on the red section, oh man, it's gonna be a bit of a pain, especially when her banner came out. I think she was on the one with loot in them, but I was not able to get her, so that was a little unfortunate. Would want her though, would definitely want her. Then we've got Spring Crom. Don't really care for him, he kind of sucks, and I wasn't around whenever the Spring Festival banner came out, so I couldn't really get that. And then we have Gifted Leader Crom, who is currently on the Christmas banner, summoned for it, never got any 5-star greens. So Lissa and Crom were not on there. If you missed that video for summoning, there's a link in the video description down below. So go ahead and check it out. Playlist link, click that. Then we've got Seaside Tactician Robin. I wasn't around when this banner came out. Wasn't able to summon for it. Don't really want her. I think she had the Deft Harpoon or something like that. Then we got Pure Joy Lissa. And let me tell you something right now. It is Pure Joy. I do not have her at the moment, but I'm planning on summoning for her live on Twitch this Saturday, December... Wait for it. December 23rd. So make sure to check out my Twitch channel in the video description down below so you can see it. But yeah, I definitely want her or else I wouldn't really be summoning for her. Then we've got the Frederick. I think he used, like, what is it, the Seaside Shell or whatever. He's like a shuriken user. I don't have him. Don't really want him, but I mean, he's like a freaking exclusive banner character, so I would love to have him. Same thing with this guy. I don't really care about him, but I just wanted him because he was exclusive. This is a character I really wanted. I wanted all of the characters on the Performing Arts banner, but unfortunately I was not able to get Olivia and Shigure, spoiler alert, so that kind of sucks, but I would have definitely wanted her. It's just colorless. Is like, oh man, like, you go in there, it's, you're throwing a freaking shot in the dark when you're in there. That's all I'm saying. Then we have Summer Tiki. I wanted this so badly. Crushing melons, but of course I don't have her, so... that is a bit of a problem. She's also quite good, I'd like to think. I was like, you know what's crazy? Because, like, you see, like, silhouettes, and then this was just, like, one freaking black square. And Eternal Witch Nally put so many orbs trying to get her because I really wanted her. I really liked her art. I bet I did. And freaking... she is not terrible, but she's not the best in the world, but she does pretty good work on Fire Emblem teams, and I really wanted her for the red slot, but unfortunately, I was not able to get her, and now I am a very sad panda. Then we've got Future Witness Lucina. I have Masked Marth, who is essentially a neutral IV. Lucina, you just have to build it from the ground up, so I don't really need her too much, and she's fast and she hits hard, but she's not the best sword user in the game. She used to be, but now with Steel Inheritance and stuff and all the new characters coming out, I can really care less about Lucy. Then we have Spring Exalt Lucina. Wasn't around when her banner came out. Don't really want her either, besides the fact that she's on a seasonal banner. I wouldn't use her, but it'd be cool if I had her. Then we have the Summer Corin. I wish I had this. It was actually borderline depressing. I put over 1,000 orbs into the Hero Fest 3 banner, and then I did 400 on Hero Fest, and then I switched to the summer one, and I put over 500 orbs and I couldn't get her, and I was really upset about that. Of course I want her, but you can't get what you want. And then this is the normal Azura, probably one of the characters that I want the most in the game. I know I have Performing Arts, which is better because you get a boost when you dance when you have the weapon, but you know what, it is what it is. I'll get her eventually, probably, because she's not a seasonal. Then we have Ryoma, the Peerless Samurai. He held his value since day one of the game to now. He's an absolute beast of lobster lord. Got some butter in my fridge, Ryoma. What are you waiting for? Let me summon you. I really want him. Then we got Hinoka. She's like super rare. I summoned a bunch of Sullies and I joke around about how it's Hinoka because they look the same, but I would like her. I just see a lot of people fodder her off, which I guess is fine, but I would like to have a Hinoka. I probably wouldn't use it though because the Blue on Fire Emblem I'd like to give to Tana, not Hinoka, but would be cool to have her because she's quite rare. Then we have Takumi, who definitely fell off of his high horse. In the beginning, he used to just run freaking through teams like a damn, well, person running through teams. And this pineapple, I definitely wanted him, but I did not get him. Colorless is a damn disaster, like I said. We'll probably get him eventually. Cat Sakura, summoned for that a little bit. Ended up getting Halloween Jacob, minus attack. Whoa, shout out to Phoenix Master 1. And I didn't get her, but I would have wanted her. A little Cat Sakura. Getting down to the wire here, we have Xander. Please come back. What are you waiting for? Please. Like, how long do we have to wait? He's like one of the best Grand Hero Battle characters in the game, him and Camus, and it's like, oh, you want Xander? Here's Narcian. Okay, cool, thanks. I'll make sure to +6 my Narcian, but how about a Xander, right? Then we've got student swimmer Xander, the one where he's holding the freaking fish thing. It's not the fish, it's like the dragon from Fire Emblem Fates. I forgot what her name was, but that was... I don't really want him. I don't think he has nipples on his art, so I think that's in the DLC though. Then we have Leo, who's a fairly rare character. Quick Repose 3 fodder. I don't really want him. I mean, it'd be cool to get him. I see some crazy builds with him with the Brennhilder, but I don't really care about him. Then we have got Charlotte. I don't really want her bride form. I wasn't around when Bridal Blessings came out, of course, but I don't really want a bride form on a different Charlotte in the game that's an axe user that hits hard. So maybe another Charlotte, but not that one. Then we have Shigure, summoned for him. He has a really good weapon as well. Would have been cool to fodder off, but summoned for him a little bit. Was not able to get him. Got the mom, though. Shout out to Azura. Maybe I'll get him someday. And then last but not least, we have Rajat. I was not able to get Rajat. Summoned for her a little bit on her banner. She has a pretty good weapon, the Keen Gronwolf, but was not able to get her. She is not seasonal, so I'll probably get her eventually because I do summon on greens. But yeah, that is it for all the characters that I am missing. So now you guys have a general idea for what I have and what I don't have. So thank you guys so much for watching. Oh my god, my freaking brother. Well, I guess he's having an arena duels run or something like that, and I don't want to delete his bookmark data, but thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe to RasouliPlays. This up a lot. Follow all my social media links, these different links in the video description down below, or go to twitter.com/RasouliPlays and twitch.tv/RasouliStreams. And check out my Instagram as well, instagram.com/RasouliPlays, or just look up RasouliPlays. But check out my Fire Emblem Heroes playlist in the video description down below. Thank you guys so much for watching, like I said, and I will catch you guys later.